Welcome back to Oxford 4000 Essential English Words, episode 35. I'm Emma.
And I'm Frank. Emma, it's great to be back. The studio feels extra cozy today, I must say.
It does, doesn't it? Maybe it's the weather. It looks like it might rain later.
Ah, a perfect day to stay inside and learn some new words. Speaking of which, what's on the menu for today?
An interesting mix. Today we'll be covering rain, stool, keyboard, hostile, overcoat, suit, entertain, laughter, robber, and reply.
Wow, from rain to robbers. That sounds like the beginning of a mystery novel. This should be fun.
I promise a less dramatic but equally engaging learning experience. Before we dive into our word by word deep dive, a quick reminder to all our amazing listeners.
That's right. If you're enjoying our show, please take a moment to save this episode, like it, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss our updates. Your support helps us create more polished episodes for you.
Perfectly said, Frank. Now, shall we start with the first word, rain?
Rain. Everyone knows this one, right? Water falling from the sky.
Exactly. In its most common form, rain is a noun and it means you, but it's also a verb. For example, it is starting to rain.
I see. And we have phrases like rain or shine, meaning no matter what the weather is, or raining cats and dogs, which means it's raining very heavily.
Precisely. Let's make some sentences. The heavy rain flooded the streets. Here it's a noun.
Okay, my turn. As a verb, we can't have the picnic if it rains tomorrow.
Another one, the forecast predicted light rain in the afternoon.
And I love the sound of rain against the window. It's quite a versatile word for something so common. Let's move on before we get all gloomy. What's next?
Next up is stool. A stool is a seat without a back or arms. Its core meaning is jz.
Ah, like a bar stool. I was just sitting on one at a cafe yesterday. It was surprisingly comfortable. Are there other meanings?
Yes, in a medical context, it can refer to a piece of solid waste from the body, but that's a very different and specific usage. For most daily conversations, you'll be talking about the piece of furniture.
Good to know. I'll try not to mix those up. So a sentence could be the artist sat on a wooden stool to paint.
Perfect. Or, she reached for the top shelf by standing on a small stool.
There were not enough chairs, so he had to sit on a stool. It's a simple, useful word.
It is. From a stool, let's move to a keyboard. This is the set of keys on a computer or piano. The Chinese for it is chuan pan.
Right, I'm typing on my keyboard right now. It's one of those noisy mechanical ones. I love the sound.
I prefer a quieter keyboard myself. The word is quite straightforward. For example, my new laptop has a backlit keyboard.
She learned to play a beautiful melody on the keyboard. This sentence refers to a musical instrument.
Exactly. And he spilled coffee on his keyboard and had to buy a new one.
A classic tragedy for any office worker. That reminds me, we hope you're enjoying our word list. Don't forget to save it, and a subscription would be wonderful. We'll be back with more words after this short journey through our list. Now, what's after keyboard? It sounds a bit intense.
It is. The word is hostile. It's an adjective that means unfriendly and showing strong dislike. In Chinese, you could say 有敌意的.
Hostile. It feels very strong. You might say, a country has a hostile government, or you might encounter a hostile crowd.
Correct. It describes a very confrontational or aggressive attitude. For instance, the local residents were hostile to the new development project.
I can imagine. Here's one. He gave me a hostile stare after I accidentally bumped into him.
That's a great example of its use in daily life. Another one, the negotiation failed because of the hostile atmosphere in the room.
It's definitely a word you don't want to have to use too often. It paints a very clear and very negative picture. What's next? Something a little warmer, I hope?
A little bit. The next word is overcoat. It's a long, warm coat worn over other clothing. The Chinese is dai.
An overcoat. Very useful in winter. I have a gray wool overcoat that I wear all the time when it gets cold.
They are very practical. A simple sentence would be, he hung his heavy overcoat on the hook by the door.
Or she buttoned up her overcoat before stepping out into the snow.
And a detective in a classic movie often wears a trench coat, which is a type of overcoat.
Very true. From an overcoat to a suit?
Yes, the next word is suit. It can mean a set of clothes made of the same fabric, typically a jacket and trousers or a skirt. That's 西装 or 套装.
The classic business suit. He wore a sharp blue suit to the job interview. But doesn't suit also have another meaning as a verb?
Excellent point, Frank. As a verb, to suit means to be right for a particular person, purpose, or situation. For example, This new hairstyle really suits you.
Ah, that's a very common usage. We need to find a time for the meeting that will suit everyone.
Exactly. Let's do one more for the clothing noun. The lawyer presented her case in a formal, dark suit. And for the verb, living in the city doesn't suit him, he prefers the countryside.
Two very useful meanings for one short word. This list is full of surprises. What's next?
Let's talk about something fun, entertain. As a verb, it means to provide someone with amusement or enjoyment. In Chinese, that's 招待 or 娱乐.
Oh, I like this word. A good movie can always entertain me on a lazy Sunday. It also means having guests, right? We often entertain friends at our home on weekends.
You got both main meanings. For the first, the clown was hired to entertain the children at the party. For the second, she is known for entertaining her guests with wonderful food and conversation.
He entertained the audience with his witty stories. It's all about making people have a good time.
And when you entertain someone well, you often get laughter. That's our next word. It's a noun, the action or sound of laughing. 笑声.
Laughter, the best medicine, they say. The sound of children's laughter filled the park.
A lovely image. You can't have a laughter, as it's an uncountable noun, but you can say a burst of laughter or a peal of laughter. For example, his joke was met with a roar of laughter from the audience.
I see. So her joyful laughter is infectious.
Perfect. From something joyful to something serious. Our next word is robber. A robber is a person who steals from a place or person using force or threats. The Chinese is tianfei.
A robber. So a bank robber is a classic example. It's different from a thief who might steal secretly, right? A robber uses open force.
Exactly. The key element is the threat or violence. For example, the police are searching for the armed robber who held up the convenience store.
The brave shopkeeper fought back against the robber.
And the news reported that the bank robber escaped with a large amount of cash. It's a word we hope to only use when reading stories.
Agreed. We have one word left. What is it?
The last word is reply. It can be a verb, meaning to say or write something as an answer, or it can be a noun, meaning an answer. The Chinese is 回复.
To reply to an email is a daily task for me. As a verb, he hasn't replied to my text message yet.
Correct. And as a noun, I am still waiting for a reply to my job application.
She thought for a moment before she replied. As a verb. And his reply was short and to the point. As a noun.
Excellent. And that's our 10 words for today.
What a list! From weather to crime to furniture.
It certainly covers a lot of ground. Now, let's see if we can put them all together. It's time for our scenario dialogue segment.
Let's do it. So, what's the scene today, Emma?
Imagine we are in a police station. I am the police officer, and you are a witness describing a crime you saw.
Got it. I'm ready.
Good afternoon. Please have a seat. I'm Officer Emma. I understand you witnessed the incident at the cafe?
Yes, officer. It was just starting to rain, so I was by the window. This man walked in wearing a dark overcoat and didn't even take it off.
I see. Please continue. I'm just typing this on my keyboard.
He sat on a stool at the counter. When the waitress asked for his order, he gave a very hostile reply. It wasn't a normal conversation.
A hostile reply. What did he say?
He didn't say anything, he just handed her a note. That's when I knew he was a robber. It's not every day you see that, outside of movies they might entertain you with.
Absolutely not. What happened next? Did he have a weapon?
I didn't see one. The poor waitress, she looked terrified. The man didn't seem to care, he just took the money and left. The whole thing was shockingly quiet. No shouting, no laughter, nothing.
It seems he didn't want to attract attention. Was he wearing a suit under his overcoat? Any other details?
I couldn't tell if it was a suit, but his clothes seemed old. He was gone before I could even process it all.
You've been very helpful. Thank you for your statement.
End scene. Wow, we managed to fit them all in. Rain, overcoat, keyboard, stool, hostile, reply, robber, entertain, lauder, and suit.
We did. It shows how even a random list of words can come together to tell a story. The flow was quite natural.
It was, and now it's time to test our listeners. Welcome to the Chinese to English practice segment. I'm going to give you a sentence in Chinese using some of the words we've learned today. You'll have 5 seconds to translate it into English.
Take your time, everyone. There's no pressure. Just give it your best shot.
All right, here is the first sentence. 那个充满敌意的劫匪拒绝回答警察的任何问题。
Five, four, three, two, one. What are some possible answers, Frank?
A good direct translation would be, the hostile robber refused to reply to any of the officer's questions. You could also say, that hostile robber declined to give a reply to the policeman's questions. Both work perfectly.
Great examples. The key is to use hostile, robber, and reply correctly in a smooth sentence. Ready for the next one?
I am. Sentence number 2. 他穿着滑稽的西装，想逗乐大家，结果只引来一片尴尬的笑声。
Five, four, three, two, one. Time's up.
For this one, you could say, he tried to entertain everyone in his funny suit, but it only resulted in awkward laughter. Another option is, wearing a comical suit, he attempted to entertain the crowd, only to be met with embarrassed laughter.
I like the second one. Met with embarrassed laughter is a very natural phrasing. It really captures the feeling.
It does. Last one, everyone. Let's make it a good one. Here it is. 外面下着大雨，他脱下大衣，坐在凳子上，开始敲打键盘。
Five, four, three, two, one. What's the final verdict?
This one describes a whole scene. A great answer would be, as it was raining heavily outside, he took off his overcoat, sat on a stool, and began typing on the keyboard. You could also phrase it as, with heavy rain coming down, he removed his overcoat, took a seat on a stool, and started using the keyboard.
Both are excellent. You all did a fantastic job with that practice session. It's a great way to make sure the words really stick.
Absolutely. And that just about wraps up our episode for today. But we can't leave without a little teaser for next time, can we?
Of course not. In our next episode, we'll be tackling another 10 fascinating words: pitch, unpack, possibly, about, onto, feature, arrangement rather, sad, and remain.
Ooh, unpack and arrangement sound interesting. I'm looking forward to that. A huge thank you to everyone who tuned in today.
Yes, thank you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with anyone you know who is learning English. Hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when our next episode drops.
Your support means the world to us. It was a lot of fun today, Emma.
It always is, Frank. Until next time, keep practicing and keep learning.
Goodbye, everyone.